Okay, guys, I have a guest today. My name is Joseph, and
My name's Simon.
let's get started with the interview.
Awesome.
Give us an introduction of who you are.
Okay, my name's Simon. I'm 20 years old. I create videos online surrounding positive mental health topics. And like Joseph, I am at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. And yeah.
Okay. So the first question is, what made you start making TikTok and YouTube videos?
Ooh, so I've always made videos my entire life, like since I was extremely young, whether that's like making fun videos with friends or making videos like gaming videos. I was always into those. So I always like had an interest for that. And then a few years back during COVID, I really had nothing else to do. And I kind of decided that, hey, why not try to like start posting content online? And so I was really inspired by people like Miles Carter and Montel Fish. They make like spoken word pieces online, and I really wanted to emulate that. I liked how they like looked. I loved the aesthetic. So that's when I started my current account and started making videos on TikTok.
Actually, that was one of my questions. Where did you get your inspirations?
Yeah. I mean, I could talk more
Right?
about like my inspiration
Yeah.
too. I think my inspirations have changed a lot. Like originally it was like spoken word artists, then it moved to actual like filmmakers, and some of my friends like my friend Ryan, Natalie, that I've been able to meet this past year really inspire me because they create very like meaningful pieces of content online, which I think is very special.
Wow. How did you know what kind of videos to make when you were first starting out? Why did you choose that niche? You know?
Honestly, like I just liked how those videos made me feel, and I love the aesthetic of them. And so, my first videos were literally just trying to imitate that feeling or whatever that felt so special about the videos I enjoyed. And yeah, I mean, I just basically kind of like faked it till I made it, like in terms of just trying to imitate the people I looked up to, and then eventually found my own voice through that.
Who's your three favorite creators?
Ooh, okay. Um, top three favorite creators besides Joseph Kim, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
Okay.
not me, not me.
So top three creators, probably some of my closest friends. I mean, now I'm choosing between friends, but I would say his name's Aiden Gallagher, which is Valspire Family on YouTube. Natalie Lynn, my friend Natalie, and um, and now I'm gonna choose someone who doesn't make videos but's a creator. Billy.
Billy?
Yes,
Gotcha.
Billy's very cool.
And those three people are making videos that you kind of want to make.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
kind of like cinematic.
Yeah, like more
Scenes.
storytelling type stuff
Gotcha.
that's has meaning behind it, and I don't know, they're just like really inspirational people I look up to that do really cool things.
Gotcha. Next question is, where did you first learn how to make videos?
I first learned how to make videos, I think, off of YouTube tutorials, just like, hey, I want to make a Clash of Clans YouTube video. Like, how do I record my screen? Okay, I looked up how to record my screen. How do I edit it? Oh, iMovie. And so just kind of like trying something, getting stuck, looking it up on YouTube, trying something, getting stuck is pretty much how I learned the process.
Wait, what year did you start making videos?
Probably like since I was maybe like 10 or something.
Wow.
So it's been a while for sure, but I didn't like start taking it really seriously until like maybe like a few years ago, where I was like, hey, I really want to put a lot of effort into this. So
What's the process like making your TikTok and YouTube videos?
yeah, so the process is very inconsistent right now because I haven't posted on TikTok in a while. Same with YouTube, but for YouTube, usually I start and TikTok with a song that kind of inspires me, makes me feel something, and then I kind of create the video around the song. So I spend a lot of time, at least for my YouTube videos, writing out scripts and like figuring out what the storylines are based on the music and kind of filling that in, which takes a very long time, very inconsistent, but that's kind of my process right now, is start with music and then try to incorporate whatever I'm doing in that video to how that song makes me feel, I guess.
So where do you get your music?
Honestly, like Discover Weekly on Spotify is very underrated
Wow.
because it gives you like some curated recommendations. And yeah, just a lot of different sources. Like my friends, like my friend Ryan's very into Tyler the Creator, so he always puts me on to like new music from him. My friend Max is into like synth music, so he always like kind of recommends music there, and I kind of take a little bit from everyone I know. And yeah, Discover Weekly is like actually super good.
Because I know for YouTube video creators, they use a lot of epidemic sounds,
Yeah, yeah.
thematic. Do you
Yeah.
ever use that to make your
I have
videos?
used it
Yeah.
before, but like, I mean, you can find some good music on those, but it's just not at the level of, what I'm trying to
Yeah.
create for sure.
What about YouTube audio library?
Nah. Nah.
Wait, why? What do you not like about it?
I mean, it's trash. It's trash.
Gotcha. Wait, so if you're using the music from Spotify, how do you deal with all the copyrighted songs?
I mean, like every video I post on YouTube is copyrighted. People can still see it, but I just can't make money off of it, which is fine. Like, I'd rather have a good video than make it a little bit worse to make money off of it. So, yeah, they're copyrighted. I don't make any money off it, but that's all right.
Wow. So when you're making TikTok videos, how do you pick a location? Like, how do you map out all the,
Yeah.
kind of like, stuff?
Yeah. I mean, like, I guess I try to make TikTok videos on like whatever I'm feeling or whatever I'm doing. I'm starting a new interview series, like what you're doing right now and what we're doing right now, where I'm basically just like asking friends, meeting people on campus and saying like, hey, where are some of your favorite spots, or like, what are you doing, or where should we meet up, and letting them decide. But I just started that, so I'm not sure. But I'm not really, I feel like I want to let other people choose and show me the cool places, I suppose.
Wow. Wait, are you gonna post the videos in the same account that you have right now, or are you gonna
I'm-
make another one?
Yeah, probably on the same account.
Same
Yeah.
account.
I posted the first episode of the series on Instagram, on Reels, so I'll start there. But once I really get the format down, I'll put it on TikTok, I think.
For YouTube videos, how do you start making a video?
Okay, this is the most exciting part because
Yeah.
it's like when you start, you're like really excited, and then like a week into the edit, you're hating it. But I mean, usually how I start is I open up a new Google Doc. Around 2 weeks in advance, I actually make a new playlist with the songs I'm listening to right now that I really enjoy, and try to populate that with as many songs as I can. And then I start listening to them, thinking about the story, making a little rough outline about, hey, this is what happened in my life, and this is what I'm talking about. Here's the storylines, and here are the themes, and just starting to write out the voiceovers and everything to the music, and that's kind of how I start. It all starts with the music, for sure.
Wow. Next question is, how do you get good audio for your videos?
I mean, first by having stuff like this, like the Rode. I mean, I have a mic. We talked about this, the Shure MV7. I use that. And yeah, just investing in decent audio equipment. I have a Rode mic on my camera, which is helpful. But yeah, even like, unless it's windy, you can still use your phone. You can still use headphones to record audio. So I don't think it's too big of a deal. But yeah, I have an external mic. I have a Shure microphone, which is fun for voiceovers.
So a few years ago, I bought a Blue Yeti microphone,
okay.
and I was expecting something cinematic audio, but I wasn't getting it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
like,
That's fair.
maybe you need to pick like a certain microphone in
Yeah.
order to get the cinematic
I mean,
audio.
I do a lot of like stuff in post, like equalizing my voice and like all this stuff. That definitely helps. But yeah, there are definitely like, especially now, a lot of better options on the market. Like the Shure microphones are really cool. But yeah, the Blue Yeti is a good like entry point. But like stuff like this is like really fancy. Like this is cool.
Do you think TikTok platforms have changed compared to when you first started out?
100%. When I first started, I actually like remember thinking this. No one was really editing videos besides using the actual app. So everyone was just making trends, fun videos, and it was a good time. But no one was really, because everyone was just playing around, having fun. But now most people probably edit their videos off of the TikTok, like video editor. So that's changed a lot for sure. It's been really cool to see, like, a lot of people have taken the app and made very cinematic, like movie-like videos, which has been really cool, or made vlog series, or made different types of formats, like interviews that you're doing. So a lot of things have changed. I think it was more chaotic in the beginning, but now everyone has their little niche, and they can find people that make cool stuff that they like.
How did you balance making videos and school?
Okay, so I'm still struggling with it right now. Basically, like, at least for the last year, I took a gap year, so I didn't have school, so I was just working on videos and businesses and whatnot. But now I'm back in school, and it's honestly really difficult. I still have to find the answer to that question. It's been a month. I'm still figuring that one out, I would say. But yeah, it's been a little bit hard. So if you have an answer do you have any advice for me on balance?
I mean, after classes, I'll just edit.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Edit and go to sleep.
Just edit, go to sleep,
Yeah,
go to class.
yeah.
That's about it.
I mean, for sure. Like, I've had to, like, definitely sacrifice some of my social life or different events. I can't go out every weekend, but yeah, I'm trying to find that. I'm slowly getting there. I think it'll take a few months, but I think I'll get there.
Do you have an advice to people who wants to get into making content on the internet?
Honestly, the best advice that I think still stands to this day is there is this quote by Ira Glass. It's called The Gap, and you can find, like, videos about it on YouTube. First of all, you just have to have the courage to put yourself out there, which is difficult. Like, I know it's hard, but that's the first step. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't start, obviously. But this concept of the gap is basically, like, you get into making videos because you have good taste. Like, you and I know movies we like or videos that we really enjoy. And you get into it because you want to make something like that, and you know it's a good video. But the thing is, there's this gap between your taste and your ability. So, you put out a video and you're expecting it to be really exciting, and then you're like, oh crap, like, that sucked, And that happens a bunch of times, but slowly that gap will start to rise, and your skill level and your ability to make videos will get closer to your taste. I'm really far from there, but the only way to close that gap is to just keep going. So just keep trying new things. Don't be afraid of putting yourself out there. That's the best advice I can give.
Got you. What would you like to do going forward in life?
Interesting. That's a big one. Just in life in general?
Yeah.
I think, like, honestly, enjoying my time here at school, not taking it too seriously, and getting to meet a lot of people and get to know their stories and get to know them on a deeper level, which has been really fun. And like I said, starting this new interview series, meeting new people on campus, visiting new places. And yeah, I just have a lot of goals in general, but I think my biggest this year, because I haven't been in school before this year, is to just meet a lot of people, make good connections, and have a good time, essentially.
Yeah. That's the end of the questions.
Let's go.
But for an extra question.
Yes.
Where do you go eat in Ann Arbor?
Ooh. Okay, I really like Tomukon. Tomukon's pretty good. OG Korean barbecue. I also like Anna's House, which a lot of people don't know. It's a little further, but it's like a breakfast place, which I really enjoy. And I go to Panera every morning with my roommates at 7 a.m. Because we're all in the SIP club, and we get a free caffeinated charged lemonade. # not an ad, but you should definitely check that out.
Wow.
So that's what I recommend. What would you recommend?
Definitely for Korean food, soup for Tomokun. And for stir fry, I will go to Panda Korean.
Oh,
Panda Korean restaurant, something like that. It's down south. Have you been there?
No, I haven't been there. No.
It's like the work. It's run by a couple, really old couple.
Yeah.
But they make really good food.
Very good. I'll check that out.
Yeah, and for fries, of course, Hopcat.
Yeah, Hopcat fries are so goated. Yeah. Oh, one extra. Frito Batidos.
Oh, that's
Frito Batidos. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. That's what I recommend.
Yeah.
For sure. Do you have any advice for me as an undergrad?
Time flies.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Time flies.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I feel like you're doing what I want, what I am trying to do. It's like just do what you love. You know?
I love that.
And that's about it. I mean, that's the answer to life, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
do what you love and you're fine.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Boom.